Previously on Omega Plays Golden Sun.
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh, you touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance.
Oh, hey dudes, what's going on? You know, if you go down there, solve the temple, you totally get the solution to the Mogul Forest, yeah. Might want to check that out, bros. And now we continue. Hello YouTube, my name is Agent Omega, and I do things. Welcome back to Session 5 of the Golden Sun Let's Play. We are back at Fuchin Temple. As you may recall, last time we did the dungeon trial, and we came away with the Force Synergy, and that is what will permit us to cross Mogul Forest with ease. And so, okay, yep, we are good to go. Now I'm going to apologize in advance for any weird mouth noises. I tried to save this recording for when I was feeling more hydrated. That never really precipitated, and, well, to give you some insight into the pipeline that I typically do, I like editing the video the day before I release it, and that gives me more than ample time to do what I need to do in order to put together what I want to put together. Does that make sense? It might not make sense, but the point is, I like doing the editing and then being able to record on the day that videos release so that I can then edit before the next video needs to come out, yada yada, and it's a fairly sustainable workflow. But last time we played Golden Sun, I only managed to, not only, but I got one video worth of footage out of the session, and that's fine. That's what I actually do with another Code Recollection for the most part, but in this case, it kind of threw off my groove because I'm used to being able to do Golden Sun like once every 2 weeks. And as a result, that's kind of thrown me off this week, and I'm just really late to recording this particular session. So I kind of said, screw it, whatever my mouth is like on the day I record it, that's what we're getting. So I'm going to try to fix whatever I can during editing, but the point is I need you to record in order to be able to edit, in order to have this out for Tuesday. So my sincerest apologies in advance for any funky audio that's coming out of my mouth. Now, as we saw in that first area, if you hit the log with force, it forces an ape out, and the green ones will always bring you to a new section of the map that's safe to traverse. Basically, it'll lead you onward. And there are a couple of points where divergence happens, and we're about to see one of those, but we're also about to see that not all of these... I forgot to map it. Yep, hold on. There we go. We don't need mind read, we need force. So we'll see that some of these logs have enemies in them. Oh yeah, gotta love stun. And that's actually going to come really in handy when we get to the boss here. The number of times that I've had my run saved by, you know, stunning and Siphon Seal. I must not be in the right place. I still must not be in the right place. Where do I have to be? Here? Oh, come on. Come on. I know I can get this. There we go. Thank you. Now, that's kind of an interesting thing. You can tell that the game is divided into grids and roughly what shape the grid is. I mean, kind of in the way that Pokemon is. But this did diagonal movement before Pokemon did. And so, obviously, you can see that there are some pitfalls where we don't usually get those in newer games. So, for instance, I had to be standing in a very specific spot on the grid just there in order to get catch to work. Now, to give you a little bit more behind-the-scenes insight, I have actually started working on the Infinity Evolved Let's Play that I keep teasing, and I am going to keep teasing it. And basically, what ended up happening was I did a recording just as a... Dang it, I missed. So I did a recording basically out of the box, or whatever, just with the mods that I had installed at the time. And my recording was really struggling. I checked the F3 menu, and at best, I was getting 60 FPS at 7 chunk render, because that's what the server is set to, 7 chunk view distance or whatever. And that is very inadequate. That's probably what I recorded with back when I did my base tour back in the day. The other difference is now I'm using Streamlabs to record as opposed to NVIDIA Shadowplay, which is, again, what I think I used back in the day to record my original base tour. And so I did a recording, and then I said, man, this is rough. What can we do about it? I went to Reddit, found some good performance mod recommendations that have come out since Infinity Evolved stopped being maintained in 2019, and I managed to pump that up to 16 chunk render distance, and the lowest I've seen it get is 90, but for the most part it stays up around 144, so that's going to be a lot better quality when I end up releasing that. But then I did a couple of takes, and I decided, okay, if I'm adding a bunch of other mods, I kind of want to add the replay mod, so that we can get some cool cinematic takes, and basically provide an alternate to just having first and third person like I'm used to. So this is going to be kind of an experimental leap. The problem that I came across when I tried using the replay mod is that in 1.7.10, I don't know if it's because of the version I was using specifically, or because I started the replay mod going after I joined the server, because I don't always want it to start when I join the server, potentially. That caused problems, like nothing was loading in. If I jumped to my character, it had me at 000, and my model was all incorrect, and the worlds just didn't exist. But I tried a later attempt with a lower version of the replay mod, and that seems to be a lot more stable, but I can't tell if it's because I started recording when I joined the server, because that mod, or that version didn't have the option to disable auto record on server join, or if it just worked because it's the lower version of replay mod. So I need to install the more recent version of replay mod, try recording with it enabled from the server start, or server join, or whatever. And then if that works, I'll just stay with it and that'll be fine. But the TLDR is, I really need to test that out and record episode 0, and then we can move on. Now down here, after I do a log rolling puzzle, down here is a Venus gem. And I know this because I started recording about 20 to 30 minutes ago, but I was really out of it, man. I don't know exactly why. I was just in a funk. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to reset from my save. Nothing has changed. I didn't die during that run. I do have it as outtakes. Not sure I'm going to release it, though. I ended up swearing a bit. Ooh, hold on. Did I just see we got Revive? Hold on. No. Okay. I will probably take a look at that in editing and see exactly what we just got, but okay. I know that this is going to be a fight. And I actually kind of intuitively said this is going to be a fight when I first came across it. So we are going to save just as soon as I remember which button to push. And here goes nothing. Oh, that's unlucky. The last time around, he didn't get a surprise round. I don't like that. And I especially don't like that because last time around, I had to resort to some funky healing stuff. And it was right around now that I realized that I was mismanaging, like, everything that I was doing. The fight, the dialogue, and that it would just be better to restart. Not to mention that, but I think we're also, like, 4 minutes ahead of where I was last time. So all in all, I think I am more mentally collected. Yeah, but in the next week or two... you know what, let's just say 2 weeks from this video, just to be safe. Not a literal 2 weeks, just within like a 2-week window. Expect that... Oh, this is such a pain in the butt. Okay, that means I have to leave the entire room. Why? You know what? I don't know why, but it does feel like they've been running more frequently than they had any other time I've played this game. And that really sucks, because I'm burning through Synergy fighting trash mobs. And I think there's a Psy Crystal later down the road, but the fact that I have to blow so much on AoEs here is just rough. I was planning on getting through Mogul Forest, and then I think we might have the desert after this. No, I don't think it's the desert after this. I think there is another temple, and then Alton before we hit the desert? Yeah, that's sounding more right. Alright, we're gonna save again. I don't like it, but this is what we're doing. Why? Why in that short space? This is painful. This is painful, chat. Well, on the plus side, that was enough to level up. Come on. Yeah, I knew I had somebody who still had herbs. We're doing this because I am being stingy with the Synergy. I'm almost tempted to have Salem use the Psy Crystal, but I don't think I'm going to. We'll save again. I swear to God, if you run... I mean, at least we didn't get an unfortunate surprise round. That's something. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Hopefully we get a Psy Seal. Maybe this is why I should put the Psy Seal on Salem, you know, the faster character, and then maybe Marie could take the Witch Bolt. Oh, that was... As usual, this is one of those things where I keep planning for long, protracted fights, and I just beat them faster than I'm expecting. That's actually a good problem to have. But it also isn't. I am kind of genuinely hoping that there's a side crystal before the boss, because this is going to be rough if not. Oh yeah, so as I said the first time through this forest, there are points to diverge, and we've already seen one where we get the apple, but I know for a fact that there are a couple of other chests in this forest, and I don't know if all of them... Oh, right, I didn't actually... I need to assign that Djinn to somebody, figure out what I want to do with it. Hold on. Okay, we'll actually do you, and then we'll do you, and then this, and then this. Yeah, so I need to figure out who I want to give that Djinn to. Easy. Alright. Okay, so it's on you, because it has to be on you. Oh, and it's recovering, so I can't actually manage it. That sucks. Okay, now I can do that. Let's see. Obviously, this will just boost his stats as a diviner. It doesn't really help his power points that much, but agility is slightly better. He doesn't need it. She definitely doesn't benefit from that. Well, I'm not gonna lie, Cure and Cure Well over Ply is actually better, I think. Froth is okay. I think the main reason she's getting such a big stat drop is because she only, she otherwise has the Mercury stuff. If she had more Venus Djinn, I suspect her stats would just be better in that configuration, but for now, it's strictly a downgrade for her. What if I did this? What would that do to your Synergy? Increase your power, decrease your luck. I mean, okay, we have been hitting the Vorpal Strike quite frequently, or relatively frequently, so I think that improved luck is actually helping us. It really doesn't help Robin, though. Right, Quartz is the Djinn of Revival. Okay, let's just play around a little bit. Planet Diver is fantastic. And then we also get Blast. That's really nice. That would turn him from being strictly single target to double. That's actually pretty good. She still gets a stat drop, and that's unfortunate. Prism and Plasma are okay. The fact that we lose Ply... Oh, we lose Ply, Cure Poison, and a Restore from that is not bueno. What if I do this? Yeah, okay, that's strictly a boost to Salem. Strictly a downgrade for you. I mean, it makes sense. He'd be down a thing. But, again, Planet Diver Growth and Mad Growth and Blast is better than just Astral Blast and Volcano, I think. This is tough. This is really tough. I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna leave it. And then, as we go on, we'll see what we want to do with that. I do really like Garth's Brute class tree, though, so I think eventually he's gonna end up there. Ooh, we got some crystal powder. That's actually potentially really good. I'm gonna give away these stat boost items. Now, I don't think I explained it in this iteration of the playthrough, but basically, it's like items that boost a Pokemon's EVs. Same thing happens here. A lot of RPGs have them. Like, I'm pretty sure you come across these in Fire Emblem as well. Don't know too much about Final Fantasy, if I'm going to be honest. I only mostly play 14. And here we get reasonably unlucky. I think the middle one is going to be the one we are actually supposed to follow. The one to the left, I think, is going to be an equipment thing. Siphon Seal, that's going to be great if it goes off on the boss, I think. I'm pretty sure he technically has synergy abilities, being the boss. Alright, this is where I'm gonna have to try and be stingy again. You have an herb. Who to give to? You. And then you, eat a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. And you're going to move south. And you're going to move left. Yep. Aha, okay. So this time, I just need to be not silly. In the first one, I was really messing things up, guys. Like, it's a good thing. I decided to reset and start over from Fuchin Temple. The Elven Shirt, as expected. Now, as you can see, defense boost, agility boost. That's a massive agility boost. Let me see what that looks like on everybody else. Hmm, 4-point increase. Oh yeah, because he's got the Psy Armor. That makes sense. So it's a 4-point boost to everybody. And this will naturally decrease whoever I pick's power points. By how much, though? 8. Okay. You know, I don't think I've ever used this screen before, so this is kind of crazy. That is to say the details menu. Okay, now if it boosts by 1.5... Yeah, that's roughly correct. Yeah, that's roughly correct. Alright, yeah, yep. So I think Robin has the better agility right now because he has 3 Jin versus Salem's 2, if I'm remembering the layout correctly from like 5 minutes ago. Marie technically doesn't benefit from this as much, but I almost like the idea of raising her speed because then she could at least be faster than the slow enemies, but on the other hand, I don't know, I think I'm kind of getting into meta about turn order and having somebody go after everybody else as like a heal at the end of the round. Now keep in mind, if I switch out for anyone, they will take an 8-point hit. to their synergy. And I kind of feel like the shirt should go to Salem. Because he has the most right now. But he's also really fast already. You know what? I'm gonna say screw it. We're going to boost Marie. Because she's also up there in the power points. She could use the... no, but then, okay, I have to look at the defense too. That's going to be important. So... +4, +4, +5. And astonishingly, Garth would then become the lowest defense, but... on the other hand, would boosting Garth's speed be good? I kind of want to try that, and then maybe give the Psi Armor to somebody else? And largely, Garth is, like, my physical attacker. Hold on. Details. +20 max power points! Whoa! Hold on. Okay, never mind. You do want to be wearing the Psi Armor. No. You do want to be wearing the Psi Armor, and... yeah, I guess we give it to Marie. Yeah, sure. Best to stop thinking about that. Now, see, look at that. The only thing I did wrong there was Garth, probably shouldn't have been focused on the one that I did. For some reason, I thought the Ghost would have more HP than the Skull Head, and that was just not correct. Really starting to hate AoE encounters, not gonna lie. Alright, I think we're getting close. And I am really hoping that we get a Psi Crystal. Oh no, that's the boss. That's the boss! Yep. Okay. I'm pretty sure it only attacks us on the way out, if memory serves. And, so I'm just gonna... We are in rough shape with the Synergy, guys. I don't think this is going to be a wipe, but I wouldn't be surprised if I have reduced healing output and this does not go the way I hope it goes. Alright, now the first thing I want to do... Trying to remember what puts Robin into healing mode, and I'm pretty sure it's doing Breeze. Meanwhile, I think you just want to attack. And you... yeah, okay. We want you to stay... oh, you know what? I'm going to try to recover some power points across turns. I think I can get just a little bit, maybe. I don't know if there actually is passive regen or not, but I'm gonna hope so. I was also kind of hoping that stun voltage would actually stick. Stick. That's the word I was looking for. Not stack. Stick. Okay, we don't actually get healing in this configuration. I'm thinking about the other configuration where I think I expend all his Jupiter Gin and he gets Cure back. So we're just gonna have to play with this configuration. Ow. Alright, Volcano, 64, not terrible. I'm gonna keep going with just the Vorpal Slash, because I think it's gonna end up doing more damage when it procs. So, on average, this should be fine. You need to heal Marie, and you need to do this. Oh, he ran so fast, or he had such agility. Alright, 65 on that Vorpal Blast is not great. Oh, Astral Blast might actually be the way to go for both of these two. And then try to do that. Well, have Marie take over for healing ongoing. Now that is unfortunate. I think side blocks eventually run out, but man, it really ruined the Astral Blast plan. And you two can just attack like normal. I'm gonna have to heal that. Man, Garth is really starting to pull weight with that Astral Blast there. Holy crap. Okay, but I do need to heal, so we'll just do that with the fastest person we have. And once again, attempt to seal. Thank you for blocking the guy that was already blocked. That actually was probably the best thing that could happen for me right that second. See? Why was I even worried? I am too paranoid, perhaps. And we got the Douse drops. That is fantastic, because that means that we don't actually need to switch Marie's class in order to use Douse. I think... even though we don't need to use it right this second, I think I'm going to give that to Salem. Just because, on the whole, he does have the most synergy. Let's see, what is it? Yeah. Left bumper to zoom out. So, with Mogul Forest done, that might be Session 5 Part 1, I think. And we are about to get to some new stuff. So, if that is in fact the end of Session 5, take it away, future self, with the outro.
This has been Session 5, Part 1 of Omega Plays Golden Sun. Part 2 will release on Tuesday, April 2nd. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, everybody.